It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. He went to bed, bumped his head, couldn't get up in the morning. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring.
I'm not here to tell you about the violence that plagued Chicago, nor will I further discuss the corruption that started in the very offices of the people who swore to protect us.
I didn't do it. There was no quid pro quo.
Now, I'll say this. Chicago isn't the best place to raise a productive seed, but it also isn't the worst. It's like a wise man once told me. Those who live in the war, it's peace that seems strange to them, but I'll let you hear it from them.
That woman is the nicest woman you ever want to meet. She coached us in Little League baseball. She feed people. She does everything. She's about the last person that's the original on this block. It's crazy, ain't it?
Chicago faces an epidemic of gun violence. This year alone, more than 2,100 people have been shot.
Nobody's saying nothing. That's the thing in Chicago now. Who did the shooting? Nobody know nothing. It's kind of crazy.
I got shot twice and I could have been gone, but I'm still here, so that's God. I know that's with me, so this hell on earth.
It's hell on earth?
Yeah, it's hell on earth.
Every day it's getting worse. Answer my prayers. If I stayed in church, answer my prayers. Don't wait till I'm laid in the dirt. If I be laid in the dirt, please answer my prayers. Know my goals so clearly. Answer my prayers. On this road I'm so weary. Answer my prayers. I know that you hear me. Answer my prayers. Please answer my prayers.
Can't speak for everyone, won't hear me say my fault. The streets ain't for everyone, that's why they make sidewalks. Should've listened to dad, told me stop with the rocks, but I thought prison ain't bad. 3 hots in the cot, what a fool I was. But now I'm a carpenter, using the tools I love. I wanna be kind and do what the good book says, but when the bread don't rise, then the cookbook's dead. You can't fix the reverend, you can tell he's the enemy. Niggas is sick of heaven and think hell is the remedy. They don't know it's a creed and rules for professionals. They'll just show you they'll bleed if the tools is accessible. Don't know what you read, it's how we move in correctionals. Don't know what you need, like confused homosexuals. Got holes in the nails, Castiel and fell victim. If my soul was for sale, like Yale and Hill, listen.
Every day it's getting worse. Answer my prayers. If I stayed in church, answer my prayers. Don't wait till I'm laid in the dirt. If I be laid in the dirt, please answer my prayers. Know my goals so clearly. Answer my prayers. On this road I'm so weary. Answer my prayers. I know that you hear me. Answer my prayers. Please answer my prayers.
I live the same type of life, knew Judas was a deceiver. Use the same type of knife that Brutus stuck in the Caesar. If your love is the light, I wanna be the receiver. Here's a blood sacrifice to show you I'm a believer. Yeah, I'm also Maury, waiting on the proof. If I ever told you a story, it was based on the truth. I gotta be hood, these other people illegal. Why do I gotta be good and other people is evil? I sent them fools to the grave, dreaming of old centerfolds, refuse to be a slave, singing them old spirituals. In the dreams by any means, fight, motherfucker. We Philistines with guillotines, good night, motherfucker. Who's to say who did what? There's no lights in the gutter, I should just give up. Yeah, right, motherfucker. The tale is so restraining. How do I follow dreams?
We can tell that you're changing, Mr. Oliver Queen.
Every day it's getting worse. Answer my prayers. If I stayed in church, answer my prayers. Don't wait till I'm laid in the dirt. If I be laid in the dirt, this how they did, please answer my prayers. Know my goals so clearly.
I show you who man
I'm so weary.
Who man will be.
I know that
so you'll never forget. To Valholla.
I mean, the crazy thing with that is, it's like we kind of know what the problem is in terms of solutions. It's easier said than done. I mean, when you think about it, if people ain't working, if people ain't got access to resources like, you know, good at quality education and stuff like that, I mean, what else they gonna do? They gonna start wilding out. And like, you know, I don't believe in the whole black on black crime thing, because basically, you know, crimes are committed in the vicinity of where you are. So if you in an all Irish neighborhood, you're gonna have Irish on Irish crime. You know, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying, what nationality. They use that to try and make it seem like we the only ones that savages, but it's about what's in your proximity. And so all that being said, in the proximity of a lot of these inner cities, man, they need access to resources. And I think that would change everything, because when you given like lower quality, you know, education, lower quality resources, I mean, I think subconsciously people start to think that they value themselves less. And if they value themselves less, they're gonna value other people around them even less than that. So it's about putting resources, giving people access to things, and that will help them feel like they're worth something. So it's about each individual being instilled with some type of value system. And I think those of us who are fortunate enough to survive the circumstances, who have ascended in their life and their lifestyle, is to reach back and try to give somebody else the same opportunity, even if it's just giving them some guidance, even if it's just giving them an opportunity. You know, we just got to kind of reach back for each other. And I think that's the start of, you know, changing the situation. But I mean, it's a huge problem. It's not something that can be solved by one person. We can't just look at the celebrities and say it's all on them. You know, everybody has a part to play in that, and we have to value each other, value ourselves first, of course, value each other. And I think that kind of changes your mindset. Because think about it, anything you value, whether it's a car, whether it's clothes, jewelry, anything you really value, you take extra care of it, right? So what does that say about how we feel about each other? Obviously, we don't value each other too much because of how we treat each other. So we got to reinstill some type of value system.
I explain. Now let's get it all in perspective. As far as rap go, it's only natural, I explain. Now let's get it all in perspective. As far as rap go, it's only natural, I explain. Now let's get it all in perspective. As far as rap go, it's only natural, I explain.
Yeah, a couple shots, then I get in the zone and start spitting. If it's hot, put the shit in the song and chart with it. I'm on microphone starting, my heart in the verse to get it started. I was disregarded at first, but now I'm on your playlist. Any basis, the case is adjourned. A firm stance when I'm taking a turn. I burn blocks with the heat from the flow, blowing watts through your speaker box, leaking it slow. The gold rapper get the dope, cheddar guap, the bands, the paper stacks. While they telling me I'm too complex, they can't adapt, cause I'm built like nothing before. What's in store is a revolutionary approach and nothing more. Go to war with the powers that be. Martin Luther in the future, about to be considered a king. I had a conversation with Greed and told him to leave. You want an MC? Let a nigga roll up his sleeves and never mind where the drugs or the weapon is kept. I got that laid back flow, I finesse him to death. The struggle paying off under the scope. You feel the presence, how he does it with a positive perspective is the question. I'm from the shy haters are standing like skyscrapers while my crew divide paper, they falling behind. Wake them to the fact I'm a dominant force. I stay the course. Since you're in the robbing and stealing, then you can take a loss.
Now let's get it all in perspective. As far as rap go, it's only natural, I explain. Now let's get it all in perspective. As far as rap go, it's only natural, I explain. Now let's get it all in perspective. As far as rap go, it's only natural, I explain. Now let's get it all in perspective. As far as rap go, it's only natural, I explain.
Two or three or maybe more individuals was fighting and shooting at each other. When they started discharging weapons at each other, and she got caught in the middle and she got shot in the chest, and I lost my baby. Yeah.
Holiday weekend show a jump compared to last year, and that's despite about 1,000 extra officers patrolling the streets. Chicago police confirmed there were 41 shootings across the city this holiday weekend. 8 people were killed and 33 were wounded, mainly on the west and south sides. Last year, the holiday weekend ended with 4 fatalities from 23 shootings. Among those killed this weekend, 15-year-old Devontae Jackson, who would have started his freshman year today at Marshall High School. Relatives and friends held a vigil last night in the Austin neighborhood on the block where he was found shot to death.
It's dangerous out here. I ain't with this gun. I'm just doing it for survival, bro, until I could put my family and myself in a better predicament to where I need to be. We just trying to keep ourselves protected.
Standing here and knowing my son got killed right there is undescribable.
Chicago gun violence sparked a Twitter spat after Texas Senator Ted Cruz tweeted saying in part, "Gun control doesn't work. Look at Chicago. Disarming law-abiding citizens isn't the answer." In response, Mayor Lightfoot told Cruz 60% of illegal firearms recovered in Chicago come from outside Illinois, mostly from states dominated by coward Republicans like you who refuse to enact common sense gun legislation. Keep our name out of your mouth. The mayor is set to meet with police brass later this afternoon for the weekly briefing on crime.
Basically, you know what I'm saying, stay in the Chatham area. Shit, it wasn't that bad, but it was bad enough to change a motherfucker if you wasn't ready for that type of life. Watch your best friend get shot, die in your face, shit deep. Got niggas surrounding your house trying to, go crazy. And, we stay protected, so.
Sweep the leg.
Mubs got beats.
You have a problem with that? No, Sensei. No mercy.
Tony Danza got them hammers, but you need more clarity. So the answer for your cancer is this chemotherapy. That Bonaparte, if you want glory too, I say Omaha. Omaha, Blue 42. I ride the right path to death. Poppy, no fuck with us. Right jabs, left hooks, uppercuts. You can die euthanized, you decide, dummy. Or you can try suicide for Superfly's money.
Walk through blocks, they say ain't no soul in me. Caught some shots, they say left a hole in me. Watch them cops, they there to keep control of me. 10-yard penalty, all you niggas holding me.
Extortion, we just forcing a four for them to be cowardly. Reports of abortions and torture them niggas hourly. Your bars are hood like, but your skill ain't appropriate. Use my car like you should, not to kill your associates.
Walk through blocks, they say ain't no soul in me. Caught some shots, they say left a hole in me. Watch them cops, they there to keep control of me. 10-yard penalty for all you niggas holding.
See, I fucked up the reverend cause Lil Kevin couldn't yell. That's why I stuck up heaven, so they let me up in hell.
And then it ain't worth it, but you got dumb off. You want to go pull a drill or drive-by, you know what I'm saying? And someone innocent little sister gets shot. Now guess what? Them and them guys are coming back, and that's how the confrontation is just gonna keep going.
Why not just put the guns down?
Put the guns down? Well, it probably will happen, maybe in the near future, just no time right now, I don't want to put my gun down. 9 times out of 10, the innocent ones getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? If they do come shooting right now, we probably don't even get shot, and we got guns. You might get shot. That's how up it is, They survive or be killed.
In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. And after what you've gone through, if you haven't done that by now, it ain't gonna never happen.
Yeah, I paid dues, even kept the receipt so you can audit me. They can stick to trends, I'ma stick to bringing quality. Hard hitter, bar spitter, you don't wanna spar with them. I'm pushing all limits, not the one you call timid. A couple wrong turns put me on the right path. Thin line between love and hate's where the fight's at. Understand a better life got a heavy price, and that addiction to money can be a deadly vice. Snakes in the garden, gotta keep the grass cut, cause these cats will stab you in the back for a fast buck. I'm a hustler, trying to keep the stash up. Saw my dreams going up in smoke like the last blunt. Had to put it back together through the bad weather. Resurrected and strong, but just a tad better. And now it seems I'm moving with less pain, cause I'm like a panhandler, I'm learning to accept change. little chill like a broken fridge. I hustle rap like a Q-tip, trying to keep an open ear. Under stress, still do it like a boss do. Making beats, slapping harder than a lawsuit. They say my model of success could be a centerfold. I put it all on display without a stripper pole. Many bumps in the road, you gotta know when to drive slow and when to push the pedal to the floor.
I'm motivated by fear. You know? Fear of what? Fear of fear. I hate being scared to do something. And I think what developed in my early days was the attitude that I started attacking things that I was scared of.
Boy, you on my soul. You say you calling. This shit is gonna be no good. Yo.
Hey, look, man, it's time to go to war.
Yeah, bet it up then. Say no more. Say no more. Yeah, we gone. Yeah, we gone.
Yeah. Little man, baby, you dig? I'm fighting demons. Yeah. Go to war with some demons, I cannot take a loss. Battle after battle, you could tell that I fought. Go to hell or go to jail, that was something they taught. Cop a pound, gotta get the shit off. Hey, if the police looking for me, then we gotta dip off. I can't go, I am not a send-off. Pussy nigga, get lost before we knock your shit off and leave your peoples pissed off. Hey, go to war with some demons, I cannot take a loss. Battle after battle, you could tell that I fought. Go to hell or go to jail, that was something they taught. Cop a pound, gotta get the shit off. Hey.
To the skirt. Nigga, this is what I do. Spirit on hallelujah. Yeah. But here I go flashing this money on camera. I do. Yeah. Let go. Wrong with me, what's wrong with you? Nigga, this is what I do. Spirit on hallelujah. But here I go flashing this money on camera. I do. Yeah.
You got a problem with me in the open, little nigga, let's get it. I probably done treated you took from your potty, then fuck with your ugly little bitches. I probably get finished some niggas, but run tell the nigga, you niggas is bitches. If I slap my bitch, she'll call the police, I'm figuring you niggas will do the same. So I'm ass up on niggas, so niggas don't see me, they tell on me, nigga. The police don't worry, they enemies, I spray if they ask to little nigga. I may get some tats on my face. You got a problem with me in the open, little nigga, let's get it. You got a problem with me in the open, little nigga, let's get it. I probably done treated you took from your potty, then fuck with your ugly little bitches. I probably get finished some niggas, but run tell the nigga, you niggas is bitches. If I slap my bitch, she'll call the police, I'm figuring you niggas will do the same. So I'm ass up on niggas, so niggas don't see me, they tell on me, nigga. The police don't worry, they enemies, I spray if they ask to little nigga. I may get some tats on my face.
We have a very specific gang problem here. It's tied to narcotics, but it's a gang problem, which is different than New York, certainly, or the East Coast.
That is typically filled with heroin. They cut down a straw and snort it right out of the baggie.
You see that? Bird's eye. You see that? Look through my scope right now. I know you feeling some type of way cause you getting crumbs, but you ain't rich homie Quan. Nigga, you counting ones. And I ain't dick riding, that was wordplay from his song. I got 245s, so I greet you with open arms. And I ain't one of these niggas who wear a choking charm. Get snatched when I see it, you better hope you got State Farm. You don't want catch a state charge, not even the petty case. Misdemeanors to felons in court, they treat us like heavyweights. So if I'ma risk my freedom, it's heavyweight. I'm talking that petticoat, that raw, that oil base. Fish scale duck tie, wrap that duck up, let that bird fly. Wish got bird's eye. Fish scale duck tie, wrap that duck up, let that bird fly. Vision bird's eye. Ice that rock up, pitch that curbside. Run that check up, don't let shit slide. fish scale duck tie. Wrap that duck up, let that bird fly. Fish in bird's eye, ice that rock up, pitch that curt's eye. Run that check up, don't let shit slide. Black male stamped on white, that's dominoes. Tree from Colorado, get the guns in Chicago. Pray a pussy boy, go and test my bravado. Shine chrome when I ride on them like some Villanos. Nose on the desert eagle longer than Gonzo. It rain when I bust it, that's why I got on this poncho. 4 whole things what I spent for this condo. And I'm just trapping out it like the shit was a bondo. Niggas catching bodies, cutting shit with the fentanyl. You goofies cutting so hard you can't even get it off. Got your shorties banging, they don't even know lick it off. The way that I'm feeling right now, I just wanna lick it, y'all.
Be crazy, like hit a day, gone tomorrow type. Like it's crazy. I like people understand. People lose people every day. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when they show love when they hit hard, you know.
Yeah, whatever. So I keep myself out of this neighborhood, so I never really could tell what's going on. But I can tell you some other sides of town is very detrimental to people's health. Like I was at the barber shop yesterday getting my hair cut, and 2 blocks away this dude got murked sitting in his car. They hit him with about 20 to 30 shells.
Not every isolated soul is looking for a savior. To see the proof and the silent truth, just take a look at nature. A single solitary flower is as beautiful alone. A metaphor is pleasurable, but each grows on its own. Caterpillars are companionless as they retire to their cocoons. No one near bears witness, and regardless, they still bloom. With space and time, they become their best, and with grace redefined, just being, they are blessed. If you look me in my eyes, see the dude look lost. Whenever I needed guidance, dude took off. Smoking reef on this island, surrounded by enemies, eager to keep me smiling and drowning in Hennessy. Should've been in college, that dude who makes change. All I needed was the knowledge and tools to break chains. Granny told me to be manly, there be days like that. When they break up the family, they make slaves like that. Pay attention up in hell, feel them out, nigga. If you listen, you can tell if they feel like house niggas. Read the signs on the door, I see these assholes peeping. 9 and been to war and he's the last Mohican. There's a lot of things that matter, trust they won't say, cause they rather see you stuck in Plato's cave. See I move like Mr. Lee, let Kato play. You bring that bullshit to me and I'ma say olay. They'll bring bullets for me and let Fredo stay. Can't build a building for my children that's Play-Doh made. I like what heaven be yelling, but hell raise a piece, and I'ma yell it to fellas 7 days a week. When I'm alone, they probably come in groups of 3s. Truthfully, I know you don't root for me. When I'm alone, I really only think of my son. How do I explain this pain and tell him just what I've done? I'm alone, I think about kissing my daughter, tell her the sharks in these parks don't dip in the water. When I'm alone, I dream about living in peace, but that dream's just a dream when you live for the streets. It's just me, so I came with a knife and a song. They stick together like words when the hyphen is gone. Say being an agitator ain't right for the throne. I say I'm just another gladiator fighting for Rome. With a pipe dream and a fight scene, I'll get out under. I eat lightning with Vikings and shit out thunder. Don't follow them guys, it's a race to Satan. You can't swallow the sky till you taste the basement. Live amongst the shady, hear the sounds of the heartless. From the dumpster, baby, I was found in the garbage. Lungs are punctured, baby, talking loud in my carcass. Swim with monsters, baby, don't drown in the darkness.
There are sets now young guys do, and they take their own morals and understandings to what they believe in and make it into what they do, which is a lot of chaos.
We lost a lot of talented individuals in the streets of Chicago that could have been president of the United States, they could have been governors, mayors, the biggest entertainers in the industry. Look at the skyline, it's beautiful. You think about how beautiful their talent was, but then you realize where you at. Chicago, you gotta be ready, man. Like, I don't know how to reiterate that. Like, ain't no second chances, man. When we turn these alleys right here, you gonna already see the shorties on top of the cars. They know the cars. You gotta come through here slow. You can't come speeding up through our block.
From the niggas who was beating my mom's dad got life, so how the hell he offer advice? He failed to tell me jail is like parking your life. Oh well, now every meal is finna target your wife. And a hawk don't just bark, it's a coughing and bite. You can't talk in the dark, then walk in the light. We'll see the mark of your heart when they offer to fight. No teachers can't reach us. Trust what it is, and the preachers and the bleachers touching your kids. A lot of niggas crying, lying, talking about the end of it. Well, what's the use of trying when dying is at the end of it?
Come through doing all this shooting, man, and shot this fucking baby in her fucking stomach, man.
Her fear is real. This is what happened to one little girl this summer, 6-year-old Takara.
Breaking news update on the 6-year-old girl shot while playing outside her home as she fights for her life. A plea for witnesses to come forward.
But while we're here, we have to make an impact because we got young kids that's looking up to us. So heaven and hell to me is like, heaven is where we're trying to go, hell is where we at.
Hey Manny, what's up? I appreciate you. Good luck on this one, boy. Garnett, let's go. And I'm gone. I'm alive, give me 5 on the black side. Survived it all, from the legal to the crack side. Born leader, been a player on the max side. Ever since Doc smacked me on the backside. Say it loud, black and proud on my black pride. Looking for a queen, I can make my black bride. You know I'm 100, only stay facts right. I know God, I ain't never been baptized. How can I reach the people? I try to find a way. I try to listen to reason. I get a time today. I try to reach agreements on grievances through my way. And lead a meeting with positive energy through the day. Turbulence getting heavy, I'm trying to keep it straight. It's drama back to back, I think I need a break. I need Palm Springs, I need spring break. I need a mommy seat that'll feed me a piece of cake with some big titties and some decent cakes. I need a vacate, I need to get away. I'm sick of seeing the same people like every day, doing the same thing in the same place. I'm getting claustrophobic, I think I need some space. I tried to smoke weed, I tried to meditate. The cigarettes, the liquor, but it don't medicate. I need to branch out, I need to elevate. I'm trying to tell a story, I need to tell it straight. I wanna live life in a better place. I need to teach the shorties, I wanna educate. I wanna live to 100 plus 108. I wanna go to Egypt, maybe to Paraguay, and go to Amsterdam, smoke weed for 7 days.
Man, I think it's other shit. When I was growing up, we was hoopers. We used to shovel snow, the hoop. We used to motherfucking play tag. We used to motherfucking build crates and shit, strikeout boxes, man. Anything to occupy our time to dime, man. Like the young youth think they need to be involved in some killing shit, and they looking up to killers, but they probably be looking up to athletes in their own neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I used to have, like my boy R.I.P. Steve from the town, man. I looked up to this man. He was the best hooper on the east side, man. You know what I'm saying? I looked up to people that was my local hood niggas, man. And then now, they still looking up to y'all, man, but they looking up to you towards violence, man. We need to start doing better shit. We need to more mentorship in the hood, man. We need more. Take a motherfucker and go buy him a basketball, man, before you buy him a gun, man.
So I'm not here this afternoon as a Republican, nor as a Democrat. Not as a Mason, nor as an elf. Not as a Protestant, nor a Catholic. Not as a Christian, nor a Jew. Not as a Baptist, nor a Methodist. In fact, not even as an American. Because if I was an American, the problem that confronts our people today wouldn't even exist.
Games have just begun. You think you're safe? You are wrong.
Once I get free, I'll be glad to fight. My nights ain't been right since my dad got life. And once I get free, there'll be tears in mama's kitchen. I'm here with no pot to piss in. Don't fear, grandma, I listen. Once I get free, I'ma shift my tempo. Cause sex is one thing, but a pimp is mental. Once I get free. get free, I'll make clear my destination. They fear my elevation from years of degradation. Use tears as medication. Adhere to education. Oh, here's your resignation. But it's still with hesitation. From here to heaven's basin, my ears the devil's taking. Fear our separation. So here's my presentation. Here's my dedication. If it appears you be hating, the peer has reservations. Now you don't see me, but here years of preparation. There is a federation. Use beers as meditation. Stand clear segregation. There is no better nation. We all are one tribe. Spears are levitating with cheers and celebrations. There is a heaven waiting. From gin to revelations, there is a fellow waiting to take you through. Once I get free, I'll be glad to fight. My nights ain't been right since my dad got life. And once I get free, there'll be tears in mama's kitchen. I'm here with no pot to piss in. Don't fear, grandma, I listen. Once I get free, I'ma shift my tempo. Cause sex is one thing, but a pimp is mental. Once I get free. My mind is so heavy, I need dreams to use it. And I'm trapped in this gutter as I breathe in sewage. King amongst kings, got the genes to prove it. Rappers is just rapping, look between the music. Talking crazy, cause they ain't seen me lose it. If death is not an option, why they seem to choose it? I know, maybe because they can't bring the movement. I know grammar school kids that cling to units. I have dreams of talking to God while I'm getting
what I do, get more involved in communities, you know what I'm saying? Something like try to make peace within the gang, you know, try to calm down some of this gang activity that's happening out here because it's too much, you know, especially with the little shorties, man. They get manipulated and threw off by all this, you know what I'm talking about? So just try to get out and do something positive in the hood. You know, with the people.
The February celebration of Black History Month wouldn't be complete without a discussion of the longest running African American parade, Chicago's Bud Billiken Parade. People have come to know it as the Back to School Parade. The goal of Bud Billiken, which started 90 years ago, still holds true today.
The parade, now known as the second largest in the country, all began with an idea and a name.
Mr. Abbott wanted to do something for children. His editor, Lucius Harper, discovered a pen wipe and discovered that it was named after the Billiken, which according to Chinese legend is the guardian angel of all children.
1929 was the year Robert Abbott Senstat, the publisher and editor of the Chicago Defender, held the very first Bud Billiken Parade.
His goal was to provide underprivileged youth with the chance to be in the limelight. And that basically is still our mission today.
It's also become the parade to go to and to be seen in.
Those elected officials that want the vote of the African American community, they have to be in this parade to show their support.
But perhaps the most famous politician to attend and serve as Grand Marshal would go on to be elected as the first African American president of the United States in 2008.
Guns down, shot town, put down your heaters. Time to stop the war and we don't need the beat either. Time to teach the shorties, support them so they can be the reason we ain't asking what happened to the leader. Guns down, shot town, and turn your piece up. Trying to come out the hole, but it's only getting deeper. Time to teach the shorties, support them so they can be the reason we ain't asking what happened to the leader.
Little boy takes little girl, make little girl baby mama. Birth the second generation. New baby, same drama. Seen ain't 10 mama. Trying to play a father, so she knew the struggle. Somehow came to the same karma. Baby mama, black queen, no night, no shining armor. Black king take queen through hell. He only harm her. Baby mama only mess with them killers. Jeffrey Dahmer, no one taught her baby daddy should come with respect and honor. Baby daddy never talked to his son. The kids are gone, trying to tryna come up in this concrete jungle, nowhere to run. I'm trying to find a way to eat on the street, can't feed the hunger. How is life? Could it change for the better? How I wonder.
Somehow, some way, someday we gotta come up. Black daughters and sons, baby daddies, baby mamas. This is the season for teaching all of the youngsters how to be a leader, how to be a leader. Guns down, Chi-Town, put down your heaters. Time to stop the war and we don't need the beat either. Time to teach the shorties, support them so they can be the reason we ain't asking what happened to the leader. Guns down, Chi-Town, and turn your piece up. Trying to come out the hole, but it's only getting deeper. Time to teach the shorties, support them so they can be the reason we ain't asking what happened to the leader.
You gonna shoot me? Stand up and stop this shit. Don't condone it. I'm gonna continue to talk in front of the camera.
You helping the situation? Why? Because you talking to the authorities?
Why? Because you won't?
Sky 10 circled above as the crowd swelled, pushed and pulled. Police trying to conduct a murder investigation simultaneous with mob control.
He had children he took care of. He took care of his mother. He was a good man. Regardless of what goes on here, they die in the street because you people don't care and the police don't care.
Well, it's not an isolated situation. I would say one avenue would be more jobs and, training and things like that so people could have more trade-like jobs. They could always have a way to make some money outside of hustling and some other shit, some other outlets. I would have more, for instance, I'll show you in my neighborhood, they took all the basketball courts down so they could isolate people to one side of the park. Whereas when I was a kid growing up, everybody came to the park, and if there was some beef or some disturbances, people handled that on the basketball court. I remember when I was a kid, the BDs and GDs got together on the peace treaty. They had a basketball game on the basketball court right here in Washington Park. And that might be decades ago, but shit could still happen with the same mindset.
4,500 Americans were killed in Iraq. This many in Afghanistan. More have been killed in Chicago since 2001 than in both wars combined.
Police have already seized more than 5,000 guns from the streets of Chicago this year. Young men that we met on the south and west sides told us how easy it is to get illegal guns and why many never leave their homes without one.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we out here for real. No plan out here on GG.
You gotta keep them shits for real.
Yeah, we out
here. Outside looking in, it look like we glorify the hood. We wanna be out of the hood. That's why we work so hard at showing our potential, because we want to leave this place, man, for good.
I run up the check on you niggas. I might cop a vet on you niggas. If all you doing is gang banging, I got no respect for you niggas. And I got a tech for you niggas. Your bitch, she be wet for a nigga. Triple darkness, drama ward, I might put the wreck on you niggas. I run up the check on you niggas. I might cop a vet on you niggas. If all you doing is gang banging, I got no respect for you niggas. And I got a tech for you niggas. Your bitch, she be wet for a nigga. Triple darkness, drama ward, I might put the wreck on you niggas.
Last year, 762 people were murdered, and another 4,331 were shot. And it all happens just minutes away from Chicago's city centre, where tourists come in their thousands every year.
Yeah, in my neighborhood, they start young, man. And it's like when you read the news headlines, that's the age frame they all dying there from gun violence. So we got to teach the kids how to defend themselves. It's senseless violence at the end of the day, but it's like, what do you do when you caught in that moment? You rather be caught with protection than without protection.
While cooking yet another one.
Not violence, I ain't glorifying, but I'm from the mud, all I know is crime. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. Not violence, I ain't glorifying, but I got my 9 and I'm popping mine. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. Not violence, I ain't glorifying, but I'm from the mud, all I know is crime. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. Not violence, I ain't glorifying, but I got my 9 and I'm popping mine. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. All of this hate, this shit horrifying. Fake love, got a nigga like whoa. Used to give a fuck, now I'm ice cold. Nigga dead weight, nigga gotta go. More money, more guns, tenfold. Niggas like blood, wanna see you bleed. Love face to face, this when you leave. Picture take a nigga like it's all GM, knowing how to play a nigga off key. Backstabbers always want a nigga spot. Don't hustle, but you want a nigga pop. Pussy ways, call a pussy nigga twat. Facebook, get a nigga face shot. Same niggas that'll come and try to dap you. Same niggas that'll run it, going at you. Tough shit, bold, all caps too. Pussy shit, real niggas don't do. Niggas I got later on them, phone up, put hoes in they body. That nigga gon' fuck her by nature, she not. If you on the pump, like Uber the shotty, come pick 'em up. Don't matter, power or crippin', can't let you just cross this against my religion. Get caught in my town without my permission. Gon' load 'em up, hit the cut, stick 'em up, blick 'em up.
You feel me? 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds is doing the killing right now, you know what I'm saying?
Z-Money's one of the younger rappers in the city, also on the west side. He's recently out of jail for violating probation.
This is one of the worst areas right here in the neighborhood. It's just in the police station right here. You know what I'm saying? So that shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no guidance out here. That's the problem. That's why I ain't like back in the day. Ain't no guidance out here. So it's like every man for themselves.
Right.
See, back in the day, you mean everybody need that gun. Because it was guidance. You knew not to go over there because this person right here was going to get on your ass. Now, it's every man for himself. You better get your motherfucking gun before you get your ass shot. And that shot might be killed. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Because we all know, man, come from this motherfucker, you either going to sell drugs, you going to rob a motherfucker, you going to get you a bogus ass job, paying you $8 an hour, then you going to have to go sell some drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit all is a maze to you to get right back on the block and sell some drugs.
Yeah. As I've been getting older, of course, and I've come to the conclusion that a man has to prioritize. So the most important things to me, of course, is my family, my legacy, and none of that will ever be possible unless I don't get off my ass and they say fame has a price and it's always there, cause the game ain't nothing nice, but it's always fair. Yeah, it's a struggle, but that's where the reason is. Without a hustle, why you even leave the crib? I'm so focused, forget I gotta breathe to live. I'm so focused, forget I gotta I wanna feed the kids, plus leave a bridge, breathe a cig, and live like Caesar did. So for that money, I'ma call Rico's people. For that diesel, they put C4 right on your peephole. No, there's death out here, that's why we living illegal. Ain't no refs out here that's gon' give them a free throw. Leave you stretched out here, up under the street pole. It's a mess out here, keep this under your street clothes. You're glad they don't care about the lack of concealment, just long as they make $1 million out the back of this building.
Tell me, run through walls and get this money. Guns and out to get this money. Don't wait for the sun to fall to get this money. I'ma stun them out when I get this money. Watch me when I get this money. Don't talk to me, nigga, unless you get this money. Playing in your ass, think shit's funny till I get up off my ass and get this money.
You can get your head knocked off. Easy. On the real, it's all bad. We didn't do this when we came up, so I don't know if it's in the family members or what. I grew up with my father, mama. We had everything. We grew up, so I guess it's the violence coming from with the missing family members. On the real, this is.
My name is Cloud9. I'm telling you right now, I'm not finna do what you want me to do. I'm only do what the man upstairs want me to do. Ha.
You didn't make me, no, you can't break me. Yeah, you can hate me when they pass me the glove. You sedate me, just an empty vessel till you inflate me. Pass me the drug. You create me without the use of safety. You ain't gotta chase me, ask for my soul.
You know they say knowledge is the key to freedom. Man, I'm just trying to be free.
It's
This is an awkward race, especially at this costly pace. Getting immune to certain fumes and seeing caution tape. They talking cake, I'm talking faith. Cause there's forks in the road, but I'm walking straight. Been dreaming of Park Place, an office space, but I'm an alcoholic trapped on Baltic Place. And often hate has a way to alter fate, but I got something for them haters that they all can taste.
Historically in the past, the gangs were very organized from the top down. Now they're very splintered, especially working in Afghanistan. It's very, very similar. You're basically working gangs. It's a tribal culture in both places.
We from the shot town, nigga. Choose the side, a black clean Chevy deep when we ride, chiefin' inside. From the shot town, nigga, where we making a way with methamphetamine across the lake. Picture me pushing in the shot town, nigga. Choose the side, a black clean Chevy deep when we ride, chiefin' inside. From the shot town, nigga, where we making a way with methamphetamine across the lake. Picture me pushing in the shot. My money's hard to watch like a powder burn. Plus I CBS like Howard Stern. I aim to burn. Yeah, nigga. Wait.
Street business. If it happened in the street, it stay in the street.
But it's a business that doesn't spare the innocent. In 3 days this year, 2-year-old Lavente White, 12-year-old Kinnair Gentry Bowers, and 11-year-old Takia Holmes were all killed in crossfire.
So why has that got out of control? What's gone wrong then when innocent people are being affected?
People don't know how to aim.
People don't know how to aim?
Yeah.
Injured by gunfire on a CTA bus. It happened in the city's Chatham neighborhood in the 7600 block of South State.
WGN Sean Lewis is live at the University of Chicago Hospital with the latest there. Sean.
Yeah, the two younger victims brought here to the University of Chicago Hospital, both of them in serious condition. We have been told that they have been upgraded to stable condition. I did talk with the friends of...
I was cursed to be original the minute your ears hear my lyrics, it becomes what you've been wishing for. From the land of firearms, where niggas cover streets like tiger marks. You make it out your teens, then you divide the odds. To be the best at what I do is what I strive for. Work ethic like a machine, I'm a cyborg. Lately I've been making more noise than July 4th. Hated by these so-called players, they call me Reinsdorf. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but my words can paint 1,000 pictures. Me and these beats are a powerful mixture. These niggas claim to bring the trouble most, but when the revolution comes, they wouldn't take a stand like they'd be under oath. That's why it's less about the start and more about the finish. And now it's less about the music, more about the business. And then it's less about the lyrics, more about the beat. And less about the conversation, more about the tweet. I'm just a go-getter from the go. I'm just a go-getter from the go. I'm just a go-getter from the go. And the minute I get it, I'm trying to get more. I'm just a go-getter from the go. I'm just a go-getter from the go. I'm just a go-getter from the go. And the minute I get it, I'm trying to get it.
The main thing, and anybody who knows me can say, okay, he kind of lives that way, is that nobody else is responsible for you but you. You can't point the finger at nobody else. You can't blame nobody else. You got to take ownership of everything that you want to do, everything that you want to accomplish. If you can put yourself in a situation where people are willing to come together, that's great. But at the end of the day, you got to hold responsibility for yourself.
Mama told me life is what you make it, baby. Life is what you make it. Gotta go and get it. Yeah, see an opportunity, gotta take it, baby. You gotta take it. Take that. Gotta go and get it. Get it. Yeah. All this money, bitch, you crazy. Bitch, you crazy. Gotta get the paper. Money. Get the paper. Get the paper. Hustle, 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 bitch. I'm far from lazy. Hustle, far from lazy. Far from lazy. Far from lazy.
You know they say the best things in life are free. If you believe that, I got some beachfront property to sell you.
Shit's crazy. You better be humble, brother. They ain't killing just for colors, it's letters and numbers, brother. You don't own these streets, you just a stone on the beach. If something's wrong in the streets, gotta own police. One's a city guy, don't come in that many blocks. This is many shots and plenty rocks. Get the picture, that's no hope for tomorrow. I just hope you can follow and you can open and swallow the pieces of broken bottom. It ceases like lotto, releases you from Chicago. The pieces in your grotto, reaching for its Hanzo. This between me and Duden and my team re-student them. With beam speak pseudonyms, clean sheets consuming them. Seen weed for Duden them. Mean Street, bring heat for Green Street hooligans. Levels to the shitopia, several on which I'm open for. I can see you metal like rebels in Ethiopia. Ace bomb boogies like a day-long woody. Show support, go to court with a Trayvon hoodie. Let's get rich together and forget the wealth. In other words, stick together or stick yourself.
They say the best things in life are free. If you believe that, I got some beachfront property to sell ya. Money separate kids from the failures. I'm trying to tell ya. They say the best things in life are free. If you believe that, I got some beachfront property to sell ya. Money separate kids from the failures. I'm trying to tell ya.
A lot of young black males have been born into this environment, you know? Like, they don't really know another environment. They don't know how good a gated community could be. Like, they've never seen it. All they want to do is just get out of here, man. We only doing this shit to get out. It's crazy, man. Just to go to the beach, we gotta have guns with us, man. Like, this shit ain't normal, man. I'm forced to do this shit everywhere I fucking go, man. Like, this shit don't end. You know what I'm saying? This is a never-ending fucking cycle, man. Ain't no way out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit make you paranoid. This shit, it fuck you up, man. Yeah. And that's why we do so many fucking drugs, because we just trying to cope with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Getting high, smoking weed. Getting high, drinking alcohol. Getting high, smoking weed.
Look, jelly whipping the jag, purple with purple inside. Mary and Jane in the ride, tense cause I'm puffing it. Jenny, my friend, she cool, she be getting sticky too. Riding high, singing blues, we look purple blue. Haze if you want the truth, smoking with the minnow troops. Head north for the loop, and don't forget them pistols, dude. You know we might see them fools. Smoke this bitch to the dug, flame the second, hit the cut. Stash the C and let's be up. Hit the block and jag above. After that, let's send it up. Or we can hit the crib and chief, and I ain't talking Kansas City. We smoking Barney Rubble, indeed, you see. These are the wings that really keep me high.
Getting high, getting high, smoking weed. Getting high, drinking alcohol. Getting high, smoking weed.
In the way we will go, first you must pay me to go. Second, know your role, ho, and roll up this flavorful dro. In the hole in the smoke, patient, I'm waiting to choke. And I'm facing the hoe, facing me, tasting it low. And she taking it slow, no sense in wasting the flow. It's irreplaceable, the way that we rollin' to go. And I'm rollin', I smoke all day, blowing on dope. And I can't stop, no, homie, cause there is no hope. And there is no change, my marriage with Mary Jane. To keep it very plain, for weed I do some scary things. It's opposite pretty, homie, I walk with the gritty. But 9 out of 10, homie, I walk with the Phillies.
Getting high, getting high, getting high, smoking weed. Getting high, drinking alcohol. Getting high, smoking weed.
When I'm fresh to death, hitting the block. Move forward, jab and hurt you. I tote mad, cause these fags are trying to murk you. Why you standing in the circle, steady rolling them purples? Yeah, roll up in the rig with peoples trying to squirt you like a can pop. When you hear that can pop, it's gonna make you clams drop on your damn crotch. And I'm stunting in coops, blowing blunts with the troops. Blowing super sour diesels, make them niggas super spook. To ever smoke again, blaze up, choke again. So I just raise up a lighter and toke again. Cause you can't smoke with men like us, we popping bottles. Blazing up, rolling up, blazing up, and cocking models while
getting high, getting high, getting high, smoking weed.
We're trapped in a vicious cycle of poverty, of ignorance, of apathy, of disease, and of death. And they have these old Uncle Tom Negro leaders coming to Harlem telling you and me that times are getting better. Times will never get better until you make them better.
If you cut them off totally from the outside society, I think they will feel like they have nothing else to lose. Because everything they ever wish for and drink for is gone. You took it away. So if you take them down to nothing, that's what you're gonna get.
Well, I'm the illest spittin', niggas trippin', say they ill as me, don't test my position. I leave them body bag, zipped up and tagged. That's the aftermath of when they get my path. Rappers never last or come in first either. I'm always the best feature. The 16 king, only creature to bleed ether. Blood pumping through your speaker. Gordo, was nice to meet you. These bars are heat seekers in a clip of a street sweeper. Say they got it on lock, got the key on me like Alicia. And how you king of your block when you more queen than Latifah. Favorite rapper is a diva, present company excluded, cause I always will remain the truest. Nigga, I do this and you knew this. Flow foolish, underground dirty, flow sewage. Never dumb it down cause I flow stupid. Sound good with no music, acapella like propellers on a copter. Came to clean house and leave the microphone spotless. Just stop it, till I put the heads on like Davy Crockett. Defeating me is just obnoxious, giving in is not an option. Rather die on my shield, but mostly I'll survive, cause the way these skills kill my body count is a meal.
Just how violent the gangs are can be found in the numbers. While still well short of the historic highs of the early 1990s, the number of homicides stood at 203 through May. That's up from 134 homicides in the same period last year.
It's too crazy, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Shooting, stabbings, women getting killed, babies getting killed, man. This shit crazy. About all the men, all these politicians, all this shit, man. Too crazy. Innocent people. It's just crazy, dog. Real life, though. You know what I'm talking about? We living it every day. You dig? Real shit.
Boy, listen, that's why Leroy's twitching. They took shots at his box like a Detroit Piston. See, they pray for the rain and confetti in the club, but when you pray for the rain, just be ready for the mud. See, these loud cats say they got loud packs, but lose control in the hole and they ask for the foul. That Poppy knows I travel on a rocky road, and these gangs will leave your brains like sloppy joes. When they ignore what you're talking, you got to move close. Live inside them at the bottom of prostitutes' throats. Can't stand still on landfills, fighting for anthills, so I'm in it. King block guys from winning, lock guys with villains. Got guys that's willing with a cockeyed grimace like Popeye with spinach. Ain't no telling what the night brings, the right things to do to you. Fire and lightning, Viking funerals. Laughers is exciting to speak with action. There'll be a clash of the titans. Release the Kraken. Many tools to this discussion. You already defined them. Only fools trip on something that's already behind them. I'm like a gram of Excedrin when you mix it with Drano. These boys blame the 7, forgetting the aim though. If I'm banned from heaven, they'll be missing the angels. So I say, damn the Reverend, you should listen to Django. Fuck the people.
Niggas gon' bring guns. Raise up your fist. But they gon' bring guns. They gon' bring guns. See you make paper. I don't like that shit. They gon' bring guns. I suggest you be safe, especially around here. Stay with your gun. Stay with your gun.
It's not about what you deserve, but what you've earned. Not about what you heard, but what you've learned. I can tell you that politics is clearly for the pigeons. Believing something that ain't there is the theory of religion, but that's clearly your decision. Won't get too deep, cause your life is really nice. Gon' get your sleep while them thumpers go bonkers when they right arm squeezing these monsters with no conscience shooting tight shot leaves.
Pray for me, a matter of fact, pray for that brother that test me, disrespect me, thinking it's Nestle, baby, please. This is Shy Town, dry ground, spray with ease, blatantly. Say something slick, fuck the people. Niggas gon' bring guns. Raise up your fist. But they gon' bring guns. They gon' bring guns. See you make paper. I don't like that shit.
So this is what it's meant by when they say that idle mind is the devil's workshop. If you're idle, anything is idle is dead. It's not moving. You know what I'm saying? It's not making any life choices. It's not making no life decisions. If you're sitting in a cell somewhere, you got time to repopulate your mind somewhere to another being to be somewhere else place and time. But if you just sit there, what happens? You become angry. You don't become content with your set of circumstances. You know, you start rebelling against the machine. Next thing you know, you in the hole some motherfucking where. Yeah. Right? Same out here in the free. I stay busy all the damn time. You feel me? What am I'm doing something? Why? Because I don't want to stay still. If I stay...
Bernard Pippin, 18. Amari Brown, 7.
Giovanni Matos, 16.
For years now, Diane Latiker has been building a memorial to victims of violence in Chicago's South Side, opposite her home.
DeCarlos Scott, 15. Marquise Harris, 16.
She's around 500 blocks behind.
We're losing young people, black, brown, children, teenagers, and young adults to gun violence in the city of Chicago. And there is no outrage. And when the families come here, that's what they want. They want their child to be remembered not for being gunned down and senseless violence, but that they existed. They existed.
I am the king. I'll punish you.
Any man who must say, I am the king, is no true king. I'll make sure you understand that.
I promise you, friend, the true enemy won't wait out the storm. He brings the storm.
The North remembers. We know no king, but the king in the North is my king. From this day until his last day.
You never reach your peak unless you go where the knowledge is. Streets start to speak and say, go where the dollars is. Tired of this bottom shit? Do some shit anonymous. Babies can't eat and sleep on broken promises. Not the life I chose. I bet the big plate on 6 ain't the life I rode. I can't fail, wanna yell. It's a fight for my soul. Cause if hell is like jail, I'll spend nights in the hole. So all you men here with friends here, call you sororities. Been here for 10 years, call it seniority. Your book should have been clear, fall to authority. Crooks that's in here, want all of your royalties. Now your boat full of hope, just capsize, nigga. Slit your throat, near the moat, when we baptize niggas. Every note that I wrote's like a crack high, nigga. Grab the rope and as he choke, yell Black Lives, nigga. What you read in Ephesians only spreads for a reason. Bring lead for your grievance or pledge your allegiance.
All already denied, tell lies, I shall not, I promise.
Someone tried to take it away. Water like fire. Mountains of ice. The whole bit. Lay your eyes on that.
I would like to just take a moment to say to you that I really don't think you fully understand what has happened to these people that you look at as second class or inferior citizens in this nation. Black people who were brought to this country were stripped of their names, language, culture, religion, God, and taken totally away from the history of themselves. Here are 30 million people who don't wear their own names, they wear your names. Who don't speak their own language, they speak English, which is not their language. They never were allowed their own cultural expression of Africa. Don't you realize that when you turn a people upside down and inside out, then sell them not for a day, not for a year, but for 300 years and deny us the human right to know, to read a book, to learn, to understand. And then after 300 years of that, you allow us into the church, but by that time you've painted Jesus white, God white, the angels white, and then all these black people have been subjected to a form of white supremacy, which produces in the reverse a black inferiority. And this is fulfilling what Jesus said, as a man thinketh, so is he. And as long as our people think the way they think, we will never be able to do what we as a people should do to correct our condition.
Islands have slipped beneath the waves. Every man, woman and child will know who we were and how long we stood. Agar and Gelmar, Wex and Erzen, Stig and Black Lauren. Ironborn warriors will cry out our names as they leap onto the shores of Seaguard and Faircastle. Aye. Mothers will name their sons for us. Aye. Girls will think of us with their lovers inside them. Aye. And whoever kills that fucking hornblower will stand in bronze above the shores of Pite. Aye. What is dead may never die. What is dead may never die.
So you'll never go hungry, no man left behind. My plan just rewinds. While your man's on the stand, I stand next to mine. All that bullshit from pulpits is worthless now. They bringin' full clips and pool shit in churches now. Got off the bench to play defense with some purpose now. And ever since I've been convinced that the earth is round. You stay with 7 eyes, you see it, I ain't gon' change. I'm scared the reverend lied, so I ain't gon' change. No flower beans, it ain't no heaven, God. I ain't gon' change. What live forever flies, what's dead can never die. Yo, it's due time, you new nine, new kind nigga. Not that 2-time shoe shine, blue line nigga. See, you worried who's who, like 2 blind niggas. It's a new food crew, serving 2 lines, nigga. It's been hell out here. That's the writing on the exit. It's like jail out here. Niggas fighting for their breakfast. The price is often high when you got doubt in your heart. I keep a knife across the thigh like we was out in the yard. I stole fire from the guards and flew too close to the sun. You can't retire from the mob unless you choke on a gun. So how do I change? Pull the trigger. When the hood know the old me, good for an OZ. Stood with them OVs. With 7 eyes, you see it, I ain't gon' change. I'm scared the reverend lied, so I ain't gon' change. No flower beds, it ain't no heaven, guy. I ain't gon' change. We'll live forever flies, what's dead can never die. If your soul remains whole, you ain't been through heat. Watch the death toll, Jeff Cole, you're in too deep. To reach the light in the sky, I'ma jump higher. They say life is a ride, then I'm a drunk driver. Now you know I'm on some other shit, that gutter motherfucker shit. Better run, y'all. Slum dogs screaming, fuck the government. Trying to climb up the ladder, cause it's mind over matter. And when the lights shine through nighttime, the blind gon' scatter. Speak the gospel of sauce. Used to be wrong. Reach through streets, that's why these hostile apostles speak through me. You wildin' and want the box? We can rock the ring. Non-violence will get you shot like Dr. King.
Good evening. Dr. Martin Luther King, apostle of non-violence in the civil rights movement, has been shot to death in Memphis, Tennessee. Police have issued an all-points bulletin for a well-dressed young white man seen running from the scene.
Can never die. You stay with 7 eyes, you see it, I ain't gon' change. I'm scared the reverend lied, so I ain't gon' change. No flower bees, it ain't no heaven, God. I ain't gon' change. We'll live forever flies, what's dead can never die.
They have surrounded us with many of their own agents in uniform and out of uniform who have spent much time here posing as peace officers and at the same time breaking up the peace of black people. So we hope that they will be peaceful and we will be peaceful. But no matter what happens, we don't teach you to turn the other cheek. We don't teach you to turn the other cheek in the South, and we don't teach you to turn the other cheek in the North. We teach you to obey the law. We teach you to carry yourselves in a respectable way. But at the same time, we teach you that anyone who puts his hand on you, do your best to see that he doesn't put it on anybody else.
Now you know who you're fighting.